Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. And tonight, we'll see the Indiana Pacers as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. You look at the Pacers, they've been grinding out enough wins to place fourth in the conference right now.
Checking out the Pacers, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for Indiana, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. And it's the Pacers to start out. And coming down the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, have modern training methods helped players get through it in one piece, you think?
Without a question, B.A. At the same time, it's a keeping up with the Joneses situation. If the guy you're guarding is in top form, that wears you down, too.
And Doncic, here we go. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And that's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
Halliburton with the ball. Pass to Nesmith. Siakam the screen. From deep. The Lakers with a rebound. James deciding where to go with it. First quarter, just over a minute played. Misses from close range. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Siakam over Finney-Smith. Siakam, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
With the teardrop. And Turner with the block.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Halliburton with the ball. Now Doncic defending. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's supreme court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill, feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Doncic finds Reeves. Back to Doncic. Over Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
looking at defensive stats, here are the league's leaders in steals since the All-Star break. Luka Doncic, 4th.
You try to avoid a defender like him. Since the break, he's been picking everyone's pockets.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Nesmith from behind the arc. And Indiana misses again.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Here's Hayes. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
Halliburton against Doncic. Shoots from the right block. The bank shot, no good. The Lakers lead by 4. On the wing, Reeves. He's guarded by Nembhard. Back to Reeves. From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD. Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
The first one falls. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
And so he makes both from the line.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Halliburton. Doncic for the block.
How about the D from Doncic? These guys appreciate when he gives that kind of effort at the defensive end.
Oh, stolen by Turner. It's stolen by James. And here's Doncic outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. Pacers trail by 9. Nembhard outside. Turner for 3. LeBron with the rebound.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
To the paint. Outside for Halliburton. Counted from distance. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Now Doncic, 32 points for him. Last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And despite drawing a lot of contact, he just kept coming, which resulted in a ton of free throws.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. Now here's Turner. 4 on the clock. Got a hand on it. Outside Reeves. James with the ball. Nesmith covering. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Hayes. Here's Halliburton from the arc. Another 3 for Indiana.
Well, in the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep. And Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Hayes with it. Oh, trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. On the wing, Nembhard. He's covered by Reeves. Back to Siakam. Releases from 15 and is good. Off the back rim and in. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Pass to James. To the middle. Here's Hayes. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Outside Neesmith. Turner inside. He's defended by Hayes. Neesmith. Some solid defense from James. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a three-point game. Pass to Halliburton. Let's go with a three. He buries it from three. Halliburton's got 8 points. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
In for Indiana. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Reeves. So it's the Lakers now. Vanderbilt, a pass to Doncic. Hayes with a screen. This one for three. And it's Doncic missing. Indiana on offense. Big run right now for him, 11-2. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Connect. James, outside. Vanderbilt, a screen on Walker. Clock at 4. Here's Hayes. He tries for three. Walker pulls down the board.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Out to the wing. McConnell against Doncic. Pass to Matherin. The three ball. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, tricky move by Matherin, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen. You show us your best move. Let's go. Nice.
change here. A moment here to see the numbers for Pascal Siakam.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
Mathurin against Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Mathurin. The drive by Reeves. He's got a piece of it.
Yeah, a long and lanky guard at 6'7". Mathurin can be a problem defender in this league.
Siakam, no good.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Top of the screen on Hachimura. Here's Siakam. Soft touch off the glass. Siakam's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Pass to Toppin. And here's Siakam. Hachimura covering. The jump hook. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Siakam's got 6.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Walker against James. Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. 4 on the clock. From deep. Indiana with a rebound. Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Back to Reeves. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Reeves throws that one down, held nothing back.
Indiana leading by 3. Pass to Mathurin. Toppin, a screen on Reeves. It's Mathurin with a drive. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. James inside, working on Walker, and James gets it to go. James has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Siakam against Hachimura. Siakam looking it over. There's a screen by Toppin. Puts up a 3. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Lakers trail by 3. They've got Halliburton, Tony Bradley out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin, and it's McConnell in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
Reeves can make you pay from deep, especially if you allow him to get comfortable and set.
Halliburton, the pass to Bradley. And it's McConnell on the drive. Toppin outside. Pass to Halliburton. 5 to shoot. The finish inside from Halliburton.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
Now here's Vincent. He's guarded closely. Reeves, the pass to Vincent. Hachimura sets a screen. Now here's Vincent. He's marked by McConnell. Counted for Vincent. Vincent's got his first 2 points.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Toppin, a screen on Reeves. Toppin outside. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Toppin's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Toppin has become a good jump shooter who understands floor spacing.
From deep, Reeves. Bradley grabs the board. And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Here's Bradley. And the 3 off target. The Lakers trail. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Reeves against Halliburton. Here's Hachimura. Indiana with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And he lobs it up top. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Hachimura in the post. Bradley on him. And it's Hachimura missing. The Pacers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Halliburton. The floater. And Reeves pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Here's Vanderbilt. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And it's a tie ball game.
Love the playmaking ability of Reeves. Looks to me like he improves this area of his game every season.
McConnell passes to Halliburton. Kept alive. Toppin left side. The Pacers again can't hit. The Lakers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Vincent right side. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
That one misses. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. Indiana has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
T-shirt battle. Right now, fans, let's hear you get wild.
Checked in for the Lakers.
Give it up for your
And let's look in on the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the teams leading the way in assists this season. In third, Indiana.
The passing on this team is very strong. They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist numbers.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Reeves. Mathurin against James. Now Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Nice work inside from James.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
Toppin finds Halliburton. Now Turner. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Nice shot by Turner.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Reeves, the pass to Finney-Smith. To the inside. LeBron James with the flush.
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Outside Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. Toppin outside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. As we near the postseason, let's see where the West is shaken out. You take a look at the Lakers, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently.
When I look at the Lakers, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Milton is checked in. Spins. Here's Halliburton. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Shake Milton.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Free throw good. Halliburton. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness. He is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards. Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
And they doubled up Doncic from deep. Reeves, and the three-pointer goes. Reeves has got 6 here in the quarter.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Back to Halliburton. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's James. All the way, the Kings. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. Really like their energy defensively.
I also like the fact that they've been able to block quite a few shots so far. A testament to hard work and good positioning on the defensive end.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your tattoos ready. Especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
We want to give you shirts today, but you need to be the loudest. Can you do it? Let's hear it! Allow the Sexton gift t-shirt. Let me hear you.
And the Lakers making a change here. Goodwin's checked in.
Jordan Goodwin.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Neesmith. Nembhard outside. There's the drive. Down low. Turner passes to Nembhard. Shot clock at 3. Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Doncic finds Vanderbilt. Here's Goodwin. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. The teardrop. Oh, James sinking the floater.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Doncic. Halliburton. Second shot opportunity. Good D by Finney-Smith. Los Angeles leading by 8. Pass to Doncic. Inside, over to the left wing. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Indiana's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Siakam for 3. Man, that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Doncic outside. 4-3. The rebound by Turner.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Vanderbilt against Siakam. To the inside. Nembhard outside. Pass to Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Siakam. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Finney-Smith inside. Turner covers. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's Doncic. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring problem, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And it's good. 2 points. Doncic has got 16 points. Pass to Turner. Turner, a screen on Doncic. From the baseline. Halliburton, no good. Los Angeles leading by 7. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Doncic with the bucket.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Back to Halliburton.
2 minutes remaining.
Against resistance. Halliburton gets it to go.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. Again, Doncic missing.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Pass to Halliburton. Fires for 3. Another miss by Halliburton.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
And the first one at the line is good. Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Finney Smith passes to Reeves. It's James on the wing. There's the strength of the Kings.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Siakam for three, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Outside Reeves. James inside. Neesmith covering. They grab their own miss. From deep, here's Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 7th assist here tonight. Now here's Siakam. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Nembhard left side. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
James in, and it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Lakers ahead, leading by 9. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan half-court shot. Drum line. They're measuring on the shot.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. The Bucks will face off against the Nuggets out in Denver. Tip-off is 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific.
2 of the best in the league in that one.
What a measuring stick game. A good chance to see how good your team really is.
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Lakers.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the right beat, you know my name.
You know what? It is a debate. Were you a better rapper or you a better DJ as you are today?
No, that's me, Kenny. DJ EJ. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Here's Doncic. And the Lakers looking at who they've got. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And that one's good. James.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
Pass to Turner. Launches a three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Doncic. Siakam pulls down the board. Pacers trail by 9. And here's Turner. And here's Siakam. Back to Halliburton. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to James. Back to Doncic. Reeves with the ball. Now here is James. And Los Angeles, another three.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Offensive rebound. Nembhard left side. Back to Siakam. The three-pointer off the mark.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Here's James. And he gets it to go off the front iron. James has got 27.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Siakam, the pass to Turner. Halliburton looking over the floor. Pass to Nesmith. And he can't get that one. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. James, right side. Shoots over Nesmith. Misses the step-back jumper. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. They trail by 14. And there's a pick. Back to Nembhard. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists tonight.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Back to Doncic. James outside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
Seventh in assists, and they place in the top 10 in fast break points. They take their chances to run, and it's something they're really good at.
And that assist per game stat is a real positive for them. This squad has no trouble finding ways to move the ball and get the whole team involved. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And stolen by Reeves. Doncic on the wing. Here's the floater. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Neesmith passes to Halliburton. Nembhard outside. Pass to Halliburton. He got it. Halliburton nails the 3.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Reeves with the ball. 10 points for him. Here's James. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Neesmith with it. Hayes picks him up. Down low. Now here's Nembhard. He's closely guarded. And he lays it up and in. Nembhard's got 4 points this quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Back to Doncic. Doncic on the take. Here's Reeves outside. They get it back. Out to James. No good on the triple. Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Now Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Turner. Tipped. Now Doncic. 21 points in the game. And there's the lob. And finished off by Hayes.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Pass to Neesmith for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Reeves. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. To the paint. Pulls up. Turner, no good.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
The shot's good. James has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Halliburton outside. Lets the 3 fly. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Doncic. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
And the free throw, no good. Well, the first 7.5 seasons of Pascal Siakam's career were in Toronto. But Clark, a fresh start here with the Pacers.
You know, it's great for the Indiana Pacers because Pascal Siakam wanted to be part of this group. He saw a nucleus of young talent that had a chance to be competitive in the East and chase a championship. So he signed a nice big contract this summer to remain a key contributor for them moving forward. Actually, he'll be the hub of the wheel along with Tyrese Halliburton.
Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 to 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
The first free throw is good. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points. Tied for fourth most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special. And the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability. You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Mathurin passes to Siakam. Turner, a screen on Vanderbilt. Now here's Turner to end the run. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Turner's got 11 points.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Pass to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by Turner. And here's Mathurin. Will bring it up for the Pacers. Here's Halliburton. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
And again, the Lakers, no good. Pacers trail by 15. Fades back. It's good. Off the glass. 14 points for him.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Reeves finds Hayes. Here's James. Takes it inside. That one drops for him. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
For 3, Mathurin. Rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Vanderbilt. Drains the triple. Vanderbilt's got his second basket.
I just love the ball movement.
Well, the Pacers shooting 35% in the third quarter. Halliburton outside. And here's Siakam. There's the 3. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Yeah, how about Siakam right there, coming right back and sinking the 3.
Outside Vanderbilt. James against Mathurin. Hayes with a screen on Mathurin to the inside. And finished off by Hayes.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Nembhard outside. Now here's Turner. 11 points in the game. To the left wing. And here's Siakam for 3. That misses. He's 7 for 14 on the night. Doncic outside. 1:21 left in the third quarter. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
McConnell finds Toppin. Now here's Siakam. Hachimura covering. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Pass to Doncic. Walker against James. Vanderbilt with it. Three-pointer. Walker pulls down the board. Siakam against Reeves. That's good from Siakam on the assist by Walker. Siakam's got 7 now in this quarter. Los Angeles leading by 18. Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. James inside, working on Walker. James can't get it to go. Well, the Pacers shooting around 44%. Not bad. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Siakam. Siakam draws the double. Just 4 to shoot. Toppin passes to McConnell. Connects from downtown. McConnell's got his first 3 points of the game.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And so it's Los Angeles liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Thomas Bryant out there with Toppin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Matherin in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in.
Checking in for the Pacers, number 5, Jarris Walker.
Here's Toppin. Outside Walker. Pass to Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Vanderbilt with it. Here's Vincent. He's marked by McConnell. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this.
Halliburton, the pass to Walker. McConnell with it. He's covered by Vincent. McConnell against Vanderbilt. Rebounded by the Lakers. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
When you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. It's an 18-point game. James against Matherin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And such a powerful player. Matherin using that athleticism to draw fouls inside.
Matherin, 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
And one thing Benedict Matherin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Los Angeles leading by 17. Here's James. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
From mid-range, LeBron really dialed in. You can't think you're safe giving him those shots.
Outside Walker. Pass to Halliburton. McConnell outside. Clock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. Rebound by the Lakers. James has got 8 rebounds in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Vincent outside. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 4 rebounds in the game. Mathurin with the ball. Picked up by James. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Pass to Vincent. Back to James. There's a screen. Off target at the rim. Pacers trail by 19. Outside Mathurin. Now here's Toppin. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Pulls it. Halliburton, no good.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And here's Vincent. Back to James. Double team on James. Lets it go. The Lakers with another miss. For Indiana, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. Toppin, a screen on James. Cuts off the pass. Right side, Finney-Smith. Count the basket. And the Lakers lead by 21.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Halliburton left side. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, NBA.
Here's Connect. He's marked by McConnell. Vincent with the ball. Vanderbilt, a screen on Halliburton. And it's Vincent off the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Indiana with some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. He's off on the second. Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the 3. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
Doncic with the bucket.
Luka magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Turner finds Halliburton.
Come to me.
Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Hachimura against Siakam. Outside Matherin. Over Reeves.
It's there, right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Doncic outside. And finished off by Hayes.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Halliburton for three. Here's Turner, and good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Hayes with a screen on Siakam. Here's Hayes, kicks it to Doncic. Vincent outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
3 points.
Doncic has got 8 assists in the game.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Outside Matherin. Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 9 rebounds now. Lets a floater go. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Nembhard. Deflected. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded by Nembhard. Now Doncic. One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly, and I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact that players have that option and that freedom.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
They were not playing well and were in desperate need of a win. He took this responsibility upon himself and he delivered. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out. He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half. This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
James, right side. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Pacers trail by 20.
2 minutes remaining.
Nimhard outside. A minute 50 left in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. The shot. Halliburton, no good. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. It's James on the wing. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
That's the line for the Lakers. Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group, and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hachimura's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Finney-Smith. Connect's checked in for LeBron, and Goodwin is subbed in for Reeves. Doncic hits them both. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this result tonight, it gets them to 44 wins on the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Luka Doncic.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Clock is at 3. Here's Shepard. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka. And Luka, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win. And we got to keep going like that.
Victory tastes a little sweeter against an opponent like that. Thanks, Luka.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Luka Doncic.